Hey there, Aquarius. How are you doing this morning? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your bonus weekend reading. This one is for the 7th, 8th, and 9th of November, which would be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're hoping. Anyways, okay, we're just going to do all signs and see how it turns out. So this one's for my Aquariuses. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Alrighty then, let's see. If you're an Aquarius and you're currently dealing with an Aries, I have the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. So this Aries is viewing you as somebody who does not trust them. Possibly, maybe they were juggling some, or I don't know. For some reason, you do not trust them right now. That's how they're viewing you. There you go. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Taurus, I have the Ace of Wands and the Judgment card. This feels to me like this Taurus is viewing you as somebody who they have called judgment on. And there's an element of anger here about the situation. I don't know. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Gemini, I have Justice and the King of Wands. So this Gemini is viewing you as somebody who is a natural born leader. You're very charismatic. You're up for adventure. But what you are not up for right now is to be tied down. You don't want to be restricted right this minute by anything, period. With the Justice on the other side, they feel as though your ability to live the life that you have designed for yourself or that you want is justice for unjust things that have happened to you in the past. There you go. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Cancer, I have the Emperor and the Eight of Cups. So the Cancer is viewing you as somebody who has opted to walk away from them. And they're definitely viewing you as somebody who's in the Emperor mentality. So you are somebody who believes that you're going to have it your way, and that's it. It's your way or the highway. There you go. The Cancer feels as though this is some sort of a missed opportunity, I guess you could say. But that is what it is. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Leo, I've got the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords. So this Leo is viewing you as somebody who is quite heartbroken and whom they have a significant amount of conflict with for some reason. The two of you definitely don't seem in alignment, that's for certain. Okay? If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Virgo, I have the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. So the Virgo is viewing you as somebody who is, I don't know, if you're receiving some kind of recognition, maybe from the Virgo, huh? They're viewing you as somebody who's trying to build a new foundation for yourself. There you go. I don't feel that that one's romantic, but I don't feel like any of them are really romantic right now so far. If you are an Aquarius, dealing with a Libra, I have the Two of Wands and the Page of Cups. So the Libra is viewing you as somebody who's standing at a crossroads. You get to pick what direction or what path you want to take to the rest of your life. It's possible the Libra's tried to bring forward some sort of a small offer, but I don't feel like you're on board for that. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Scorpio, I've got the Three of Wands and the Moon card. So the Three of Wands and the Moon card. The Scorpio is viewing you as somebody who's not seeing everything clearly as you move into your future. This sounds like there's concern here. I feel like the Scorpio is somewhat concerned. They feel as though you're naive to a situation and they are concerned that you're going to get hurt. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Sagittarius, I have the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Sagittarius is seeing you as somebody who's having some sort of new opportunity come towards you right now. They view you as the Queen of Wands, so they feel like you can have anything that you want. There's an element of jealousy here. I feel like I got this for somebody else with the same, with Sagittarius too, but there's some sort of an element of Sagittarius feeling like they're coming from a place of lack and being jealous is what they perceive to be your perfect life. Okay? If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Capricorn, I have the Nine of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. The Capricorn feels as though you are stepping into your wish fulfillment, and they feel like the Wheel of Fortune began to spin in their favor the day that they met you. Okay? There you go. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Another Aquarius. So this would be your future self trying to give your current self a message. Right here you get the 7 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. So you're trying to tell yourself that you have plenty of options, okay? And that you need to detach from things that are no longer serving you so that you can push your life into calmer waters, so that you can get away from this chaos that you seem to be living in right this second. There's something about you living in some sort of chaos or uncertainty that's not healthy for you. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Pisces, I have the Devil and the Strength card. So the Pisces is viewing you as somebody who has plenty of strength, but for some reason they feel as though you're tied to the devil. I don't know if that's through an addiction or an obsession or what it is. They're definitely viewing you as somebody who seems to be toxic and chaotic to them. They feel as though you have the strength to cut yourself free from that, and for some reason you're not doing it. This is just what they think. That's what Pisces thinks. Okay, for Friday, we have you with the Knight of Pentacles and the World card. There's a cycle closing on Friday, it looks like, and you are just kind of watching it close with the Knight of Pentacles. You're not trying to stop it. You're just kind of standing there a little bit stagnant, watching it close out. On Saturday, I have the Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands. Knight of Cups, this is somebody trying to bring you an offer again. I just don't feel like you're on board. With the Page of Wands, this is you turning your back to the offer so that you can run, because you don't want to be tied down by anything. That's how this looks. Either that or this isn't who you want to be tied down with, but there's somebody bringing an offer forward and I see you turning your back on it. Sunday, I have you with the Queen of Cups and the Hangman. So Sunday, it's like you're stuck in this Queen of Cups deal where you're very loving, very nurturing, very maternal. You're somebody who is definitely intuitive all the way to psychic, and somebody who has a tendency to excuse other people's bad behavior with a strong sense of empathy. You're also somebody who has a hard time holding up your boundaries. But with the Hangman, it feels like that's kind of where you want to be, because according to the rest of the reading, you do what you want to do. So if that's the mentality you're stuck in, then that's probably where you wanted to be, huh? Because the last card's the Hangman. Well, that's what I have for you this week. I hope this somehow helps. There you go. Thank you. Oh, this